Welcome, football fans, to another episode at Noxtrom TV, and this is Football Soccer Time. And we continue our analysis and commentaries on League1 Ontario Championship scene. Okay, finally, the week match 15 came to an end, and we have the results. There were really interesting results. Let's talk about the first one. We were looking at St. Catherine's Roma playing against Derby FC, and without a doubt, St. Catherine's Roma is in a really strong role of getting everything ready, everything done, and they had a convincing win 4-1 visiting Derby FC. And this game was really interesting, and the thing is that St. Catherine's Roma start right away with the first goal. Right away, the first 10 minutes, minute 9, they start scoring, and they went all the way to finish. They scored another goal to finish the first half 2-0, and then they continue the pressure. And they scored another couple of goals. Against Derby FC. And of course, Derby FC had a chance to score the last minute by a penalty by Saxon and Kraus. So it was a really good performance from St. Catherine's Roma, and they are in a roll. They are probably contesting, even probably getting ready to take second place, and I think they're already close to that. St. Catherine's Roma now is in third place, very close to FC London, which we're going to cover the game soon. So in the first game that we were looking at, no surprises, St. Catherine's Roma is coming really, really strong, 4 convincing goals, and fortunately for Derby FC, they were able to score the honor goal, so they don't go blank. Next, let's talk about another game that really was good. Mississauga SC visiting Pickering FC, and we were talking about how Pickering FC was able to improve their game plan. They were having good results, and not only against small teams, but also against strong teams. But also we were talking about that sometimes they make mistakes, and those mistakes are not forgiven by the opponent. In this case, Pickering FC was really close to get the game. Unfortunately, they made a couple of mistakes. I think was some miscommunication, or maybe the game plan was read already, because the first half, of course, Mississauga SC scored the first goal, but right away, Pickering FC was able to score the second goal. Maybe a couple of minutes after they scored, they evened the goal, and before going to the halftime break, to the halftime rest, they scored the second goal. So they were winning 2-1 against Mississauga SC. They were winning 2-1. And they had the advantage. On that game. And what happened, Mississauga SC was able to come back on the second half with a different new game plan. And Pickering FC really tried to improve, because one difference goal is not that much. Anytime they can get a tie. And some kind they were on balance. And Mississauga SC came with a new game plan in the second half, and they were able to tie the game in minute 50. Yeah, they were able to tie the game, so there was a 2-2. And then after Pickering FC, they got into a panic, and they were trying to attack. They have holes in the defense, and those holes were taken advantage by Mississauga SC, where Mississauga SC scored a couple of more goals. So this game ended for Normisaga FC, 2 for Pickering FC, and it's a game that, oh my God, Pickering FC almost had it in their hands. Maybe they score a third goal right away in the second half. They probably get away with the win against a very strong Normisaga FC. And we were talking about that. That once Normisaga FC starts scoring goals, they go in a roll. They go one after the other. They just gain this confidence. Courage to start, targeting the net, and that's what happened. Once they start, boom, boom, and that was it for Pickering FC. That they played again a really good game. They play a really good game. However, the second half was really the key for this game. And remember, we were talking about how BVI at Waterloo played really good at home, and they have to score the first goal if they want to survive. And they were playing against a really, really strong team, Union Milliken SC. And this game was really interesting because you may think, oh, BVI Waterloo is a team, they don't have a strong. No, they're a really good team. They have really good defensive. They prove they have really good defensive. Once they build the wall, nothing comes through it. And it is the thing. The thing is that they have to keep that wall up all the time. Sometimes they get tired at the end. But fortunately for them, in the match they have against Unionville Milliken SC, Unionville Milliken SC scored first. So they have the first score of the game at minute 22. However, BVI Waterloo, the International Academy, a couple of minutes later, they scored a goal to even the game. So they were tied at 1. And just before going to the break, like 5 minutes before the halftime break, again, BVI at Waterloo scored, and they went to the halftime break, 2-1, where BVI at Waterloo was winning. The second half came. And of course, they had this big brick wall. They were able to hold it, and by the start of the second half, just going in the first couple of minutes, BVI Waterloo scored. By that time, they were 3-1, and Unionville Milliken, that has a very, very strong offensive game. They start trying to get to the offensive, and in one of those they try to get a good shot to the net of BVI Waterloo. There was this counterattack, and minute 59, Mahmoud Al-Khwaji scored another goal for BVI Waterloo. Again, the defensive was strong for BVI Waterloo, as we mentioned. And almost at the end of the game, another counterattack, another good play from BVI Waterloo. And minute 79, Sam Barrowcliffe scored the final nail on the coffin. And the game ended with BVI Waterloo, an incredible, amazing win, 5-1 against Unionville Milliken, which is the fourth team on the table. Unionville Milliken was the third place for a long time in a series of overturns, and the good game plan by St. Catherine's Roma. St. Catherine's Roma jumped to third place, and Unionville Milliken is now in fourth place. Still a very strong team. Meanwhile, BVI Waterloo keep rising on the table, and they have now. And I think, where is BVI Waterloo now on the standings? Okay. Now BVI Waterloo, now they jump to the 8th place with 15 points, tied with Master FA, also 15 points. So they're in 7th place. It's a good win for BBI Waterloo, that they demonstrated that they are a good team. They play good. They have a really good defensive. Congratulations for them. And meanwhile, Bill Milliken is still, still on the fight. They're only 1 point under St. Catherine's Roma. So it's going to be really interesting. One other game that was really good is the next day. It is on Saturday. It was Masters FA against Windsor City FC. In Masters FA, we were talking about how they play really good, and I think Windsor City FC went a little bit overconfident, cocky, maybe thinking this is going to be an easy game, but they were playing as a visitors. Masters FA were playing at home, so they had the home advantage, and it was a really contested game. So the first half was even 0-0, no goals for any of those, and almost the half or the second half, minute 75, Baldwin Ignobard, one of the top scorers of Masters FA, scored the first goal, and then Windsor City was kind of out of place. And right away, a couple of minutes later, Master FA scored the second goal, and they close up. They close up entirely the wall. Windsor City FC was unable to drill to that wall. They had a lot of attempts. However, Master FA hold the wall, and having the home advantage, they were able to give that 2-0 for the rest of the game. A tough loss for Windsor City FC, and Master FA, they have a gasp of air moving up from the bottom of the table. So if we go and see the standings, for the standings, we can see that Masters FA now is with BBI Waterloo with 15 points. Windsor City, who was in 6th place, where Derby FC now is down to 9th place with 14 points, and Pitcairn FC is at the bottom of the table. So the fight to avoid basement hell is on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams on the brink of getting down, getting in the bottom. And incredible North Mississauga FC is in 17th place, so has 17 points. So there's only 2-3 points of difference between the teams that are at the bottom. And with a few week match left on the tournament, this is going to be really interesting up to the last minute. Okay. Now let's talk about the game that defined probably the outcome of this tournament. And we're going to talk about the game that was on London, Ontario, the Forest City, where FC London was hosting the FC Academy. And this match was expected to be the turning point for either one of those teams. And of course, the FC Academy, they are a really good team. They are on the roll. They have specialized. FC London, with the pressure, they got some attempts. They were really close to get to the opponent's net. However, the FC Academy didn't allow any of that. The FC Academy set up a really good defensive, a good game plan, and this game ended. The FC Academy winning as the visitors against FC London 2, the FC Academy, FC London 0. So the FC Academy gets 3 points, and now Now TFC Academy is at the top of the table. Let's go and see the standings. As we can see now, TFC Academy now is with 38 points, 4 points over FC London. Meanwhile, St. Catharines Roma and Unionville Milliken are just behind FC London, and any one of those can anytime get to the second place with a few games. I think one of the most important games that are coming will be the game we're going to take a look. The game that we're going to be looking at is going to be on Saturday 10, where TFC Academy hosts St. Catharines Roma. The two hottest teams on the league right now, on the championship, on League1 Ontario Championship, are going to have a match on August 10. And both teams have defeated FC London, but they have now St. Catharines Roma now is a different team. The FC Academy has the confidence, has the brain power, has the concentration to defeat St. Catharines Roma. However, St. Catharines Roma has something really scary, which is the belief, the trust, the belief that they can get to the top. And that's really dangerous, because when one team has the belief to come from the bottom, because I think with match 7 or 9, something like that, they were at the bottom of the table. They were the basement. They were the lowest team on the League1 Ontario Championship. And now they are on the brink of getting to the top. And this game may be crucial for St. Catharines Roma. And it's going to be a test for TFC Academy. If they can find the antidote, they can find the formula to counterattack that belief system. And it's going to be very interesting games. But anyway, we will continue, because there are more to be analyzed this week before the next match week. It's going to be more analysis. Well, for now, stay tuned for more information on League1 Ontario Championship. Thanks for your support. Thanks for the sponsors. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow social media. Visit the website. And see you in the next episode. Thanks.